So hey guys, what's up? This is Share Talking. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to play Dragon Quest Tact on your PC by the use of an emulator. This game is developed by Square Enix and it has something inside the game that kind of blocks emulators, but there's a workaround with BlueStacks to make it work. No other emulator is known to run this game properly, so that's the only emulator working right now. Well, the first thing is go to a browser, bluestacks.com, download, just click here on download the emulator. If you already have it, it will just try to update. If you don't have this emulator, it will choose the best version based on your system. It doesn't really matter if your system is 64-bit or 32 bits, it will work on both versions. And once you have it installed, you will see it here on your home screen. Remember, if you don't have it yet, you will get the latest version, but if you have a BlueStacks installed on your PC already, just update it. It's extremely needed to update the version of BlueStacks. The first thing, we'll go here on BlueStacks multi-instances, and we can start a new instance or just create a new one. I want to create a new one from scratch so you can understand what you need to do. You can click here on fresh instance, and then you choose Nougat 32-bit. Next. Here comes one of the important things. I always use 2 cores for my setups and also 2 gigabytes. For resolution, you have to choose the portrait, and it can run this standard resolution. You can choose the 1080s if you want, doesn't really matter. I use on 1080s, and ABI has to be auto. You can run on 240 or 320, doesn't really matter. So let's create this instance here, and I will start this. And once it loads, you have the screen here. Just click on Google Play. It will ask you for a Google account. You have to use one. And after that, you just have your Google Play Store. I will just click here and type Dragon Quest Tact. Okay, so you have the game here. I will just install it. And once you have it installed, you can click on open, but there will be a message. This message is super important because this game does not run on standard configurations. It will ask you to change your BlueStacks settings. We'll do this. Just click here on switch mode and restart. The emulator itself will restart and change the options. And this is probably the most important thing right now. So what exactly did BlueStacks did? Well, let's just click here on settings and you will see. On engine, it always starts on performance, so it changed it for compatibility. The graphics handler is always OpenGL, depending on your graphics card, but if it's not, it was changed for OpenGL. For GPU settings, this was not changed, but, well, if you have an NVIDIA card, always turn this on. And another thing that was changed, it's the device. It's now on 1+5. This is something that emulates a different device inside the emulator, and some of the other ones will not work. If you try to change this here, the game won't launch. So assure that it's running on 1+5. Okay, if you didn't get the notice about switching the device, just go here and do this manually, exactly as I'm saying. Okay, so now we can launch Dragon Quest Tact. As you can see, the game is already launching. Before all this process, if you try it with a different version of BlueStacks, the game will just crash and not even run. But there's one more thing to do here. Well, as you can see, when we start the game, it's super ultra blurry. The image quality has something going on here that reduces it. And there's a way to fix it as well. You go here on options, as you can see, you cannot increase the quality. That is because it finds that 1+5 is old cell phone, I don't know why, and it starts with the simplified graphics on. What you need to do is just turn it off. The game will have to restart. And if you click on options, you will not be able to increase. So just close it, open again. And now you can click on options. And you can increase the quality to high. And now the image quality is way better, and you can play the game just like any other game. After you finish the tutorial, you will see the screen that the game will give you 3000 gems. This is enough for you to just do your first summon. But there's a catch. The game will only allow you to summon when you finish Chapter 2, Episode 1, so it may take you some time. So what we need to do now is just go on Adventure. But before, just click home and go to your present box. You have a character here. Yeah, the King's Line. It's better than the ones you start the game with. So before you start doing, just go here, get your gems, get your character, and just play the story mode to finish Chapter 2, Episode 1. So now that we are here on the summon page, You can click on Draw Hate. There's 3% chances of getting an S character. Okay, so this banner here is the one that you want to understand. Here you will be able to summon with 3000 gems, but you have infinite rerolls. It says here retries available. So you can reroll as many times as you want. There's no limitation. You can keep rerolling the whole day if you want. There are people trying to get 4 S's, but it's very, very hard to get this. So, also, as you can see on this image here, I am showing you 2 recommendations to start your account. Killing Machine and the Wraith King are the best characters to start because they are best on what they do. Killing Machine is best for close combat and Wraith King is best for area damage. They will help you a lot when starting this quest. And a good option for Rose is starting with Killing Machine and Wraith King, if you have the patience to try, or starting with Killing Machine and 2 other different S's, doesn't really matter which one are they, or starting with Wraith King and 2 other S's. It may take you some time to get 3 S's, but, well, if you get, this is the best pro. But if you don't have that much patience, just start with one of them and just another S. It's pretty cool already. But you also have another option for reroll, and I want to talk about this here. On the 3rd banner, you will see this Spotlight Killing Machine banner. And, well, just click here on Draw Hate and you will see something. It has an increased hate for Killing Machine. The normal reroll banner only has the same rates for all characters, but here we have a higher chance for Killing Machine. That's one of the characters that I'm recommending. So what you can do on this game is just go here and try to get the Killing Machine first. If you get the Killing Machine, and then later you try to get 3000 more gems, and then summon here and try to get Wraith King. This way you have both characters, but the problem is just that you only have 0.7% chances of getting Killing Machine here on this banner. It may take you a lot of rerolls. In order to do so, you can simply clear the data. And to reroll again, you don't really need to just close the app. You just need to go to Data Management and delete Play Data. When you click on this, you just have to start rolling again to try to get your Killing Machine before you do the reroll summon, so you can have both with a better chance. Well, because aiming for both together will be very hard. So now that you delete your data, the game will launch again with the bad graphics, so you have to redo that process to make the graphics better. But there's one good thing, you will not have to play the tutorial again. Just click here, agree and start the game, yes. And you can click no. It will ask you to skip the tutorial. Just click yes. You'll be granted with the login screen, and then just click here. Go to your present box so you can get the 3000 gems by starting an account, and you can just summon again to see if you get the Killing Machine. Here. So the second time onwards will be very, very fast. Just go here, click on Summon. Let's see if we can get a Killing Machine now. Well, we got! Yeah, man, we just got a Killing Machine. You can try to get 2 SS's, but I don't know if you have so much luck to get 2 SS's. I will probably try this and then try to get other 3 S's with the reroll banner. So, well, this is up to you. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to support the channel, you have the links here in the description. I also have a Discord server where you can talk about the game. We are starting the Dragon Quest Tact. I will probably be releasing more videos, so stay tuned and subscribe if you still haven't. We see each other on the next video. Bye.